Quebec Qrew! What is up, gang? I just wanted to chime in here for a few reasons. The first is just to let everybody know how amazing they're doing so far. It's been a lot of fun watching you all muck and grind and get dirty and work your fucking asses off. So keep it up. This is great stuff. I will be dropping the June schedule here soon. It's just been pretty chaotic days for me, just to be honest. The last couple weeks, I'm still kind of slowly getting back into work. Back is obviously feeling better than it did when I was first down for the count, but we're not there yet. Anyways, enough about me. The main reason for this is to talk about the race one. I'm gonna have at least one other one, like a race two, maybe a race three, but I think two is usually fine. That's usually what I like to do. And obviously, as the name suggests, I like to kind of treat these runs as if it's race day. So what does that mean? For me, I usually like to treat it as race day, almost like 2 days in advance, if you will. I don't party. I try to eat clean. Of course, I do have a beer or two. I often find before any race, I'll have a couple beers the night before, and that's more just for mental, just to relax myself. And when if I'm traveling, for example, my superstition is to have a local beer, and that kind of leads me to my next point here: is try to develop like a pre-race routine, pre-long run routine, very similar to baseball players before they step in the box, golfers before they do their swing. A lot of it kind of looks the same beforehand, like with pre-shot routine. So pre-run routine, it's great because it allows you to just have that routine. When a long run goes well, a lot of it is based on the planning, and it's no different for races. So develop yours is where I'm going with this, and I think it'll be helpful. It's obviously not pertinent, but I think it's helpful. So again, what does that mean? Going back to before the race, or the long run. Let's say the race is on a Saturday. Thursday, I'm obviously just kind of not calorie counting. I'm just making sure that I'm eating enough. I'm not ever going hungry. I'm trying not to be overstuffed. Obviously staying well hydrated. But the Friday is the important one. Just trying to eat clean, eating all the things that have made your long runs a success in the past. Like I said, try not to party the night before. I'm talking to you, Julie. But yeah, obviously having a glass or two is not going to. For some people, it might ruin your day the next day, but for some people, it might be helpful. So that's what I mean. Just kind of like on the long runs where you're discovering what foods work best for you. Your pre-run routine is yours and yours alone. So own it. So yeah, dinner the night before. Obviously, quality sleep. That's easier said than done on race day because it's hard to sleep the night before a race. I'm not even joking when I say this. I did Mozart last year on 1 hour of sleep because I was tossing and turning. I just couldn't sleep. I was nervous. I was excited. And I think I fell asleep like around 2:30 or 3 in the morning, and I was up at 4 or 4:30 in the morning to get ready for the early start. But that's obviously not desired. But the one thing with these races is your adrenaline gets pumping, and I really didn't find myself tired at all in that race until the last section. Anyways, pre-run routine. I got a little off track there. Pre-run routine. So yeah, obviously the night before the race is important, sleep is important, and then the most important is obviously the morning before the race. So whatever breakfast, bathroom combo, you know what I mean? Like some people will do it right before the run, some people will do it at home. Just try to think about what it's going to look like on race day because you're going to be leaving the hotel, and I believe it's about a 20-minute drive to the start line. So that's pretty standard for what everybody normally does, say when you go to back roads. And for those people that do around the bay, for example, I always try to reverse engineer and let them know that, hey, you got a long bus ride, stay fueled for around the bay because it's a long ride and your body's just not used to sitting in the car for that long before a long run. But that's where Quebec is very handy in that, you're not very far from the start line. So that's great. Breakfast, bathroom, of course, all the pre-race stuff with regards to, you obviously don't have to worry about a bib here, but that's something you probably do the night before. But obviously all your clothes, all your gear, make sure that you have everything. On this particular race, one on Saturday, I'm definitely suggesting you try to dress as if it's race day. Favorite shoes, favorite socks, full kit. Because I'm suggesting double Komoka, it doesn't mean you have to do it, but basically the first half of this run, it would be nice if you didn't use your poles, because that's going to be exactly what race day is going to be like. And then, of course, on the second loop, if you want to pull out your poles and get cozy with those, by all means. I think I've made my point here. I kind of did it in a roundabout way, but pre-race routine is something that's something that just might come in handy. So anyways, I will stop talking now. I hope you're all doing well. Like I said, I'll drop the June schedule soon. And if you have any questions, I'm always here. Cheers.